Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. 6 days are left for CAT 2021, and it's quite natural that all of you are feeling the stress about the examination. So, today we are going to discuss how to deal with this examination stress. Right? Is it good to have stress? Yes, I would say it is good to have stress. Right? If you are sincere, so of course you would have stress about the examination. Right? You must have watched Kota Factory, right? Where he says that your child was sincere. That's why he is upset of not getting a good score in the examination, right? So it is good to have some stress. If you are completely stress free, then that means that you are carefree. Yes, you should have some stress, but it should not be too much of stress, right? So excess of everything is bad, and stress is a negative thing. You should have a bit of stress, not much. So today we will discuss that how can we deal with this examination stress in the last few days. Okay, so welcome all to this session. Please do like the session if you find it useful. Okay, so let's begin. So this is our YouTube schedule. At these timings, we have these particular sessions on our YouTube channel. Okay, and this is our CAT day exam analysis schedule, and we will be analyzing the three slots. And at 1 p.m. we will have the analysis of the first slot. That will be a detailed analysis. Okay, we will also tell you about the score predictor. So it will be a score predictor thing as well. We will tell you that at what score you can expect what percentile, etc. Slot 2 will be done at 5 p.m. and slot 3 at 8 p.m. So these three slots were three slots of the examination. And we have this CAT Mega Mock running, and it is available from 20th of November, which has started, and it will be on till 24th of November till 12 a.m. So you can take this test. So 6 days are left for the examination, and we can and as I said that we'll be talking about the methods through which you can reduce your stress for the examination. So first thing is you should mix subjects while revising. Now at this stage, I'm sure that you are not starting anything new. Whatever you are doing is revision. Okay. So it makes sure that you mix subjects. Now, why do I say that you should mix subjects while revising is you might not be good at all subjects and all topics. Maybe you are good with quant, maybe you are good with DILR, but not good with verbal. Now, when you do verbal, let's say you think कि आज मैं खाली verbal करता हूँ, right? You think that today you will cover only verbal. Now, what is the issue is that when you start doing it at certain stage, if you are not so good at that subject, you will start feeling underconfident, right? You will feel that okay, I do not know this thing, I do not know that, what will happen in the examination. But when you mix subjects, let's say you studied verbal for 1 hour, you felt underconfident that okay, I'm not able to cover this well, I'm not getting accuracy. But when you did quant at the next hour, you feel the confidence in yourself, right? You feel that okay, yes, if I'm not good at verbal, I can cover that in the quant section. Maybe I can just score some bare minimum cutoff marks, and rest I can cover in quant section. I'm not good at verbal, but I can cover in DILR section. So when you mix subjects, you do not feel that stress, you do not feel underconfidence in yourself, because definitely you will have certain strengths and weaknesses. So when you study your strong subjects, that gives you a confidence. While studying, you should not you should so while studying, you should not be studying continuously for hours and hours, right? You should allocate some time for breaks also. Let us say you are studying for 2 3 hours, then taking a break, right? So that's how taking a break reduces your anxiety. Okay, so every 2 3 hour take a break. Maybe just after every 2 3 hour take a break, and then that break could be uh, that could be some creational activity, right? Maybe you can do some stretching exercise, right? Or you could do some meditation for 5 minutes. You can have a cup of coffee, maybe, right? Or you can have a chat with some family member, or those things. And it should be short breaks, not like 1 hour break. You can take 15-20 minute break or half an hour break, but do some productive activity. Not like that you just take the break and you start playing some video games or something like that. Okay, so it should be some creative activity during that period. One thing which is very important is you should not compare yourself with others, right? So I would say that limit your interaction with other aspirants now. अब बाकी aspirants जो भी हैं, right? Limit your interaction. So some people will say that we have been studying for 12 months. Some will say we are studying for 8 months. Some will say I have taken 40 marks. कोई कुछ कहेगा, कोई कुछ कहेगा, right? See, each person has his or her own caliber. Okay, and the amount of effort required is not the same. So maybe you studied for just 4 months, but your concepts were clear beforehand, right? You studied the relevant stuff, so you may be able to score much better than others, those who did not study using the right methods, जिनने 12 महीने भी तैयारी की है, they did not attempt things properly, they did not analyze the marks properly, they won't get that much benefit rather than a person who studied for a lesser duration, but he studied in depth, the concepts were clear, etc. Right? So many things play a role. It is not that the number of hours. So some people think that the number of hours is equal to the output. That's not the case. Let us say there is a non-engineer, right? He was not weak at quant, so might have taken much time to cover those concepts. And say there is some other person who was very good with quantitative aptitude beforehand itself, did not take much time to cover quant because quant is a very large syllabus, but that person focused only on the other two sections. So even though that person studied for lesser duration, it is quite possible that the person can get a good score in the test. Studying in isolation can make you stressed, right? It is, of course, like it can create tension in your mind, and like you should stay away from isolation, right? So spend some time with family and friends, right? Some close friends, family members. Do not spend time with too many people. ऐसे नहीं कि group में जा रहे हैं party कर रहे हैं, right? Not like that. Maybe there is some close friend, and especially positive people, right? I would recommend that these people should be positive people. And there are some people who just keep saying negative things. So, कहते हैं, अरे कैसे होगा and all. Right? So, maybe you have someone who is already into a good B school, right? Who has cracked CAT in the past or some other competitive examination in the past, right? You can talk to those people, right? How did they perform well? How did they keep their nerves during the last phase, and etc. Right? So those kind of people and family members, close family members. Do not talk with like some very distant cousins and all those. I mean, if they are good in good terms, right, then you can talk. But it should not be like दिन भर बैठ के गपिया रहे. Not it should not be that case. Right, spare some time, like just let's say 1 hour a day or kind of thing. Okay, because that is also important. If you do not speak with anyone else, you will just keep accumulating stress inside you. It is very important to take proper rest, right? Take a proper rest, sleep well, right? And eat also well. Do not eat junk food. Eat healthy food, right? Don't skip meals. ऐसा नहीं कि सीधे lunch कर दे रहे हैं, right? You should have breakfast, you should have lunch, you should have a light dinner, right? And apart from that, you can take some things in between. You can eat fruits, right? You can have some beverages, like you can have coffee, you can have tea, you can have all those tips, but do not have any sort of junk food, right? Junk food makes you lazy and lethargic, right? So do not take junk food, right? Eat healthy thing, eat on time, sleep on time, right? Have proper rest, like I would say at least 7 to 8 hours. Okay, you can also opt for afternoon nap. That is also perfectly fine. That you can, let's say in the night you sleep for 6 hours, maybe 1 hour in the afternoon, that is also fine, right? Or you can sleep once in a stretch for 7 8 hours. Either way, it is fine, but make sure that you have proper rest. Enough rest is required because you're doing a lot of mental work, okay, and that requires rest. Unless you take rest, your brain won't be recharged to the same level. So in order to get yourself recharged, you need rest also. So these things are quite important, having rest and eating well, because people often ignore these things. वो जब exam mode preparation में आते हैं, they forget to eat, they forget to take rest, but that is harmful for the body, right? So you need to keep your body also well, so that you do not fall sick on the day of examination. क्या पता उस दिन ऐसे you did not sleep for so many days, while you are in the examination hall you start dozing off. So that should not be the case. So that's why have proper rest, eat also well, so that you do not fall sick. And the most important thing is take out some time for exercise and meditation, right? Which these are the things that keep you fit. Okay, these are the things that keep you away from stress, right? You do not feel tensed about things. Okay, so take some time. Maybe it is not necessary that you need to go to a gym, right? You can have some light exercises, some aerobics at your home, right? Or you can go for a walk, right? A walk is also fine, like in the morning or in the evening. Okay, you can meditate for some time, like, and it can compose like 1 hour of the day. Up to 1 hour, it's fine, right? You can have some exercise, you can have some meditation, yoga kind of stuff. Okay, so that is good for mental peace. And remember that like you can go for walk, you can do some aerobics, etc. But at the same time, avoid heavy workout. Why do I say that? Avoid heavy workout, even if you are a fitness freak, right? Avoid heavy workout, not because that it is harmful or something, but the thing is that heavy workout will mean you are tired, right? Tired, if you are physically tired, you are mentally tired as well, right? Then you will have less concentration. Right? So for the next few days, avoid heavy workout. Right? You can have light workout, you can do some aerobics, you can do some yoga or some sort of some light exercise, right? But avoid heavy workout these days, because when you work out heavily, you get tired, you will sleep extra, right? Either you will oversleep, or if you sleep less, means you will, if you sleep less than the required after this heavy workout, you won't be able to rejuvenate yourself, you will not be able to get that freshness in yourself, right? So that will lead to lack of concentration, you will feel tired all day, okay, you will not be energetic, and hence that will disturb you. So these last few days are meant only for revision. You should not be starting anything new, just revising the things, but they require a lot of mental alertness. For that mental alertness, you should have a sound sleep, you should be sleeping well, you should be eating well. If you do not eat well, I mean, you should eat healthy diet for this thing. Otherwise, that is going to cause laziness, right? You will not have full concentration. So make sure that these things are taken care of. So these are some things that keep your stress away. Okay, and as I said that getting stressed during the examination is quite natural. So there is nothing wrong in that. Don't think that I'm stressed out, right? That is something wrong. That's perfectly fine to have stress about the examination. If you are sincere, you will have some stress, but make sure that stress does not cross a threshold limit. Okay, it should be within limits. थोड़ा बहुत stress चलता है, you should be stressed that अरे exam आने वाला, I have to be serious. But at the same time, you should not take it as a burden on you, right? So just deliver your best. Don't think about too much. Don't think about the result at this point in time, right? So one major cause is thinking about the result. Don't think about result. अभी एग्जाम ही नहीं हुआ, रिजल्ट के लिए क्या सोच रहे हो कि मेरी कितनी परसेंट डाला जाएगा एंड ऑल, right? Once you give the examination, then start thinking about it. Oh, how did I do and all. So don't think about the result, that how much will you get or something. You will do good, right? Just concentrate on your preparation. Just revise things that you have done, analyze your mistakes, understand what are your strengths and weaknesses, so that on the day of the examination you can perform well in the exam. So we have started this course for CAT 2022 and also a course running for other MBA entrance examinations apart from CAT. So if you are preparing for these examinations, you can enroll in these batches. These are the mentors at BYJU'S Exam Prep who prepare you for different examinations. I'm sure you must have seen their classes on our app as well as our YouTube channel. I hope you found this session useful, right? Keeping your stress at bay. Right, definitely that every exam brings stress to you. It's that how you manage it, right? How to handle stress. So we talked about some pointers. The pointers were that right, take time, spend some time with your family. Don't compare yourself with others. Eat well, exercise in moderation. Okay, spare some time for breaks. Right, so it should not be that you should be continuously studying for hours and hours. Give some breaks. You can do some constructive activity in that. That you can do some recreational activity. That's perfectly fine. And one more thing that mix subjects while studying, so that you do not feel that I'm bad at this or good at this. You will see the balanced picture. So I wish you all the best for CAT 2021. On the day of the examination, we shall have the analysis of all the shifts. It will be a detailed analysis, right? And you will be seeing that you will be seeing the score predictor as well. We'll be telling about the scores, what score you can expect at, what percentile you can expect at, what score based on the slot. Okay, so do watch us on 28th of November. Do subscribe to our channel for it. All right, so thanks for watching this video. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.